Okay, hey everyone, welcome to our Team Aspire weekly Zoom meeting. Sorry for the chaotic starting of the meeting. We were having technical problems, but today is August 16th, 2016, and we are in the middle of August, so we still have plenty of time to hit Success Club this month. There's a lot of us that are on the Team Cup teams, so if you're on a Team Cup team, keep going. A lot of different Challenge Pack promotions going on this month, the most I've ever seen. I think the most in Beachbody history, so make sure you jump on that. So most of the popular programs are on sale right now. So we have our Summer Meltdown Challenge that just started yesterday. I just remember what it was called. Summer Meltdown Challenge. It just started. So if you have somebody who has a Beachbody workout in Shakeology that needs to join a group, even if it's like next week or whatever, we can keep adding people to the group. So it's a 30-day group, but we have that going on. And then next Monday, the 22nd, we are starting our Country Heat launch group. So if you have someone that's doing that or you're doing the workout yourself, it'd be awesome to join. We are doing that together as well as a team. And then our biggest Slim Down contest was supposed to start September 12th, but we're probably going to be pushing it back a little bit because the Beachbody is doing their own diet type bet, so it's like a health bet. So we're not wanting to compete with that, and we're going to be pushing it back into October. So I'm still trying to figure out the start date for that, but beginning of ish of October. So I think that's most of the announcements. Rachel, did you want to announce the Coach of the Week later? Just maybe remind me. Okay. All right. Awesome. So this week we wanted to talk about how to be a magnet and attract people to you. So as a coach, you will be kind of at first looking for people to work with. And as you get going, as you become more established, you'll notice people kind of coming to you more and more. And once you've been a coach for a little while, it happens a lot. And so that's the best way to find people, is to have people come to you asking questions. So if you have someone who just had a baby, for instance, they might say, hey, I need to get this baby weight off, help me. Or someone who had surgery and they've been laying around for a while and needs to lose weight, or someone who just wants to be healthier, more fit, or somebody who heard about Shakeology or whatever it is. People will start reaching out to you, sending you just these random messages. And it's the best feeling ever, because then you're like, hey, someone's interested and I didn't have to go find them, and they're asking me questions, and that takes kind of all the pressure off of you, because you are just answering their questions and they're already interested. So then it's kind of just a matter of, hey, let's talk about it, rather than trying to convince them to be interested in the first place. So that's the best thing to do, is to kind of make yourself that magnet to attract people. So I wanted to kind of discuss that today and see from the coaches who have been coaches for a little while, what has worked for you. But I did want to start with the newer coaches that are on the call and kind of see what attracted them to their coach, and kind of what made them want to join in the first place. Because you guys, it's kind of fresh in your memory, you kind of remember more. So what did you find attractive to make you join? So Melissa, since you're here, do you mind kind of jumping in and saying, why you wanted to join Beachbody in the first place?
Really, I just wanted to join because you were so excited about it. And so I just decided to do it because I need to lose weight. And I needed more motivation. And I needed somebody to help me be motivated. And so I decided to join Beachbody because of that.
Okay, awesome. So you found it attractive that I was excited about it?
Yes.
That's good. So we can put that on our list. Be excited about what you're doing. Sweet. Okay, anything else you wanted to mention that you find attractive about even other coaches you've seen, or anybody on Facebook you find inspiring? Or
the only other coach I've seen on Facebook is your husband.
Okay.
So, and I don't really see a lot of his posts, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's not real active. Okay, well, great. Thank you. Heidi, do you mind taking a second and telling us why you wanted to join on our team, and what made you want to do Beachbody stuff? What did you found attractive about your coach?
Sure. So I met Rachel in a fitness group that we are both in. It's kind of like just an accountability support group. And she was always posting about different workouts that she was doing and such. And I had tried Insanity before and thought about becoming a coach, but didn't really think that it was something that I could do. I didn't think, I thought, I don't know enough people. I don't think I could get anybody to sign up. I'm not going to inspire anybody. But I would see Rachel's posts daily, and I kind of had a feeling that she was doing some sort of Beachbody workout. So I just messaged her and asked her what it was that she did, and she invited me to the Coach Blitz. And all of the videos that I saw on there were really inspiring. All of the coaches that were talking about how it's changed their lives, and how they were able to leave their full-time jobs and stay home with their kids. And that's really something that I wanted to be able to do. And I wanted to be able to help others and just live a healthier lifestyle.
Awesome. So kind of the whole story, her whole story about what she was able to accomplish with being able to stay home with her kids and earn an income. Cool. Yeah, that is very inspiring, I think, when people share their story. Well, thanks. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
So with Rachel, she's been a coach for a while on our team. She's one of the leaders on our team. So Rachel, what do you think that you do that helps have people want to come to you asking questions? What do you think that you have found in the past that works?
It's just like Heidi said, like Heidi hit the nail on the head with that, because she's one of the ones who came to me. Like, I did not seek her out, and all I did was post motivational things. I provided value for people. In our particular fitness group, I didn't even post like one of my videos in the group. I actually posted it on my like page, and another one of the girls that's in the group actually likes my page. And so she asked me to post my video in the group to help other people for whatever questions that they were posting in the group at the time. So I did that, and it got a lot of responses. A lot of people tried the workout that I had posted, and they were really excited about it. So just videoing yourself doing a workout, or even just doing an example in a video, like after your workout, of what your favorite move was for that workout, like that can inspire people. That can it sort of kind of dumbs down the exercise part of it and shows people like, this is not impossible. Like, you can do it too. And so just sharing what you're doing, and also sharing your struggles, that always helps too, because people like to relate to you, and they're struggling right now. They're struggling with something, and they want to know, I'm struggling with this, but so-and-so overcame it, and I know I can too if I can do what they're doing. So if you don't share your struggles, then people are going to think that, you're perfect and it's easy for you and it's impossible for them. And, they need to know that you also were at where they are at some point. So just sharing what you're doing and the struggles and your successes really helps.
Yeah, I love that. And that's so true, because if you see someone who seems like their house is always perfect and their kids always have it together and they never whine and their hair always looks great and they have makeup on all the time and they're smiling and everything's perfect, you'd be like, oh, okay, you probably can eat whatever you want, it's not hard for you to get your workout in. Like, it's hard to relate to those people, and they don't find you very inspiring. But if you talk about how, your baby cried all night, but you still got your workout in, even though you're exhausted, and your alarm didn't go off, but hey, you grabbed your Shakeology on the way out the door, and at least you ate something, and it's like that's real life, and people can relate to that. I think that's very inspiring, and it does make you very attractive to people because they can identify with that. So I think that's huge. I think that's a really good point. Do you have anything else that you wanted to add? I have a couple things I wanted to show you guys, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't cut you out. Anything you wanted to add? Okay. Well, I kind of went through and I pulled up some posts by coaches on our team. And some of them are from you guys. Some of them are from our larger Team Aspire. I pulled up a famous coach from Beachbody, just to kind of show you some snippets of things that people share to kind of give you a better idea. So I'm going to share my screen. Let's see here. Can you see my screen okay? Okay, so Shannon Galladay, she is the coach of, or the leader of Team Pure Results, and they just toured the Utah offices, Beachbody Utah offices, and so she posted about this, and she kind of sent me a message. She's like, I'm so bummed more people didn't come, but her post about this, she actually signed up a coach right after this, because they saw that here she is going and on a tour of the offices, and it was exciting, and she got to meet some of corporate, and they thought that was really cool that she was able to do that. So even though she was bummed that, hey, more of the team wasn't able to come, she still was able to inspire somebody. So this is the coaching aspect, and this is something that you can do with your post, and this is just her personal page. This isn't her like her page or anything like that, but she's just sharing what she's doing, and she's throwing coaching into it. So it's kind of easier to post about like your eating, your nutrition, or Shakeology, or workout. It's a little harder, I find, to talk about coaching, and you don't want to do it like in an icky way, but just kind of show what you're doing. And this is something that she did. So I really liked this post, and she was just sharing that. This is Melanie Mitro. She's a #1 coach in Beachbody, and she's just posting about how she's getting up in the morning, she's doing her workout, and giving some examples. But she took a picture of herself and put these cool words on. And this is something that a lot of the top coaches do, is they just talk about how they're doing it themselves. And if you don't show that you're doing it yourself, you're not going to inspire anyone, and they're not going to come to you. So I love how she did this, and she looks like a real person. Her hair is a mess. She's just kind of like, yeah, she just got out of bed. So I loved this post. Cindy Roberts is also a coach on our larger team Aspire, and she's a grandma. She's got 11 kids. She's amazing. And a lot of people on our team have looked to her kind of as the role model of someone who's a little older, maybe demographically, and a lot of people kind of in that age group think, I can't be a coach, how can I do that? I'm a grandma. Well, she does it flawlessly. I think she does a great job. So this is a post that she's actually looking for people to join her groups. So she's starting a back to school group, and she's just saying, come at me if you want more information and you want to join my group. And this is the kind of post that you're going to put out there to kind of attract people to join your groups. And so you can't, it's no problem, saying, hey, I have this group starting, who wants to join? That's the kind of thing that you can do. And once you put enough little breadcrumbs out there, like posting about fitness, like Shannon did, and then posting about your workouts like Melanie did, then when you put these type of posts, it works really well, because they're like, oh yeah, she's a coach and she does these groups, and so it's really important to do these types of things too. So I think she did a really good job with this one. And make sure that you put your face, so you see her right here in the post. So if she just did a picture of a school bus and said back to school challenge starts at da-da-da, people are kind of going to go right through it. But if your friends see your face on it, they know that that's your group. So I think that's really important. Let's see here. I'm going to close some of these tabs because I've got a million. This is from Kaylee Hill on our Team Pure Results group team, and she's just talking about her food. So she's following the 21-day fix and country heat meal plan, and she's just showing, this is 2 reds, and this is a yellow, and this is a purple, and if you know the colors, then you can kind of see. But she's just talking about portion control, and I liked how she did it like this and showed her plate. This is something you're already eating, might as well take a picture and share people. And so this is a way that you can kind of incorporate nutrition. So I thought she did that really well. Connie on our team shared her results recently, and she said, this year is a picture of her, this year is a picture of her last year. I thought she did this really cool. What's stopping you? And then said, who wants to join? And I love that. So it's not like, who wants to buy something? Here's my link. It's who wants to join me? Come join my challenge with me. I'm doing this myself. Here's the proof. And these are the type of attraction posts that really work well. If you show results yourself, then people are like, oh my gosh, that's you. And they can see that it's working for you. And that's the best way of doing it. If you never show yourself, your results yourself, it's not going to, they're not going to think that it really works. You can put pictures of other people up all day, but when they see you, it makes a bigger impact. So I love that one. Stacy, Georgia on our team is really good about posting about Shakeology. Really good at it. And she's always posting about her drinking her Shakeology. And I love that she said it's like liquid gold. She's so tired after running around after her two-year-olds all day, but she drinks this and it helps her give her energy. So I really like how she relates it to her life and how it's, you know, she's a mom, she's crazy, but she drinks this and it helps. So I like that post too. I think that's really helpful. And she gets people asking about Shakeology because she posts about it. Rachel, she did a really good post. I love this post. She's talking about how she used to be that mom that had to take her kids to the daycare, and she worked full time, and she always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and here she is in a carpool line waiting to pick up her kids from school, and how that was her dream to do that. And I love this post because that's something a lot of moms probably out there wish too, you know, and they can identify with that and be like, oh, wow, you know, coaching was able to give her that opportunity. And this is just one of the breadcrumbs of Rachel's story. I mean, if you knew her whole story, then you'd know the struggle of, you know, having to quit her job and all that kind of stuff. But this was a great post because it resonates with people, and they can see that, hey, she's living her dream. She was able to do that. So great job, Rachel, on that one. Let's see here. So Brittany, she's also really good about sharing about her workouts. So here's one of her and her daughter. They just did the Country Heat workout together, and she's talking about it. She's talking about the group that she's going to start. So she said, all you need to do is message me for details. You get to get motivation, and who likes to dance, that kind of thing. So this was another one of those, you know, posts like, hey, you want to join me? Here I am doing it myself. So I really like the way that she did that. So showing yourself doing it and involving, you know, your family is also key, because there's a lot of moms out there that are like, oh, it's hard to do my workout with my kids around. Well, do it with them. You know, they can show that it's fun, and you can get it with your kids and get them moving. So this is a post that I actually did. Let me move these conversations. It's a video, so I couldn't really pull it up. But I videoed me and my kids doing the Country Heat workout for the contest and posted about it. I did it on my like page, but I got a lot of comments, and these are the type of things. So when you go through, I haven't even had a chance yet because this was yesterday, but when you go through and people are like, oh, how fun, you know, oh, I should try that, then you want to answer them. And these are the people that you contact and invite. So I'm attracting people who are interested. So I have this conversation going with Virginia. My daughter wants to do this. I'm like, oh, you should join my lunch group. So you see right here I am helping talk to this person. And she's like, I'm worried about the people downstairs. So we're having a conversation. I'm like, oh, you know, it's actually a good one because there's not a lot of jumping. She's like, maybe I'll check it out. So, you know, this is the type of thing that gets people interested. It's an attraction post. So hopefully those are helpful to kind of help you see. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. To kind of help you see what some coaches on our team are doing. And so whatever it is that you're doing, I know it's hard to kind of find the time for coaching in your busy life, but you're already working out most likely, you're already trying to eat well, you're already doing some coaching. If you just kind of post along the day of what you're already doing and just share it, it doesn't take that much more time. And people are going to be like, oh, she's doing it herself, and they come asking you questions, and you don't have to go seek them out. And that's the best way of coaching. It's the easiest way, right? People come knocking on your door rather than you knocking on theirs, because then you have to sit there and convince them. But if they're already interested, it's so much easier. So that's the biggest thing. That's the key. Just think of yourself as one big giant magnet, and you want to attract as many people like you as possible. So you want to attract people like yourself. So make sure that you're portraying yourself in the way that you are. So stop trying to pretend to be like everyone else on our team. You know, like example, Judy Merck, she lives on a farm. She's a country girl. If she was trying to be like a perfect swimsuit model with perfect hair and makeup, it would not be her, right? She doesn't identify with people like that. She identifies with other country women and people who live on a farm, right? So she wants to attract other people like that. So she has to portray herself in that way. So make sure that you're doing that so that you're getting across the message of who you are, because then when people find you that are like yourself, you talk to them on the phone, for example, you message back and forth, you have so much in common, it's so fun, you're immediate friends, they identify with you. Guess what? They're going to come to you because they're like, hey, she's just like me, you know? So that's the way that you want to do it. Does anyone have any questions about any of that? No, that was a lot really fast. You guys are good? you have any questions, Heidi, Rachel? Nope. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming to the call tonight. One last thing we want to announce the Coach of the Week. Rachel, did you want to do it real fast? I was going to let you announce it.
Yeah, I'm really super excited about Coach of the Week this week because this girl's amazing. She, so I'll just tell you who it is at first, and then I'll tell you everything about her. So Heidi, you are Coach of the Week this week.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
really excited about this. This girl's amazing, guys. So last week she added 25 Facebook friends. I don't know if it was more than that, but from Tuesday to Sunday, the last time we talked, it was 25 Facebook friends. She started her free challenge, water and walking challenge, yesterday. And she has almost 60 people in there, and she is doing really well with posting in there daily and commenting on everybody's posts and having conversations with everybody. She has started her 21-day fix program. She's doing it with her husband. I think I see the posts with your husband, so that's pretty awesome. She is constantly asking questions, which is awesome. She has done everything that I've suggested and everything that we've talked about. She's been a real go-getter. Before she even became a coach, she was researching on YouTube on what coaching was. So she already knew about personal development and all this other stuff that I was talking to her about, which was really awesome. We've had a few 3-way phone calls already. And so she's starting to get those conversations going. And guys, she hasn't even been a coach for a month yet. She's been for 3 weeks? So yeah. So she's really on fire. She's done a lot of the training and she's applied a lot of it too. So she is doing really, really well. So I'm really excited for her to be Coach of the Week this week. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And she's on our live team calls.
Oh yeah, and she's on a team cup. She agreed to be on a team cup.
Yep.
She joined the Friday before the deadline. So that's when she signed up as a coach. And so she immediately agreed to be on a team cup. And she's been to all of our meetings live since she's been a coach. So she's doing awesome.
Yay. Congratulations. Awesome.
It's mostly really because of Rachel. She's an awesome coach.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. Well, congratulations again, and thanks for joining us live, ladies. And we missed anybody who wasn't able to make it, but thanks for watching the recording. Let us know if you have any questions about any of the stuff that we covered or anything in general. You can post in our Teams Fire group any questions you have so everyone can see the answers. That's helpful. So thanks, everyone, and we'll see you next week. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.